So this is first off. This is the 6500 XT PowerColor fighter. This is a weak GPU. I'm gonna be upfront. It's not the best GPU. When it came out a couple of years ago, a lot of people were bashing it because it only had 4 GB. And when you're gaming, 4 GB is not enough for most of the games nowadays. If you play games from like 10, 15 years ago, yeah, sure. But the recent game is even now at 1080p. 4 GB is barely enough. I mean, you need at least 8 GB. But there's more game. I've been struggling at 8 GB now. But again, this is a budget build. I'm gonna put this GPU with the 5500, so I don't need top of the line. I'm trying to keep it under $500, including everything: keyboard, mouse, speakers, and plus tax too. So this is the GPU I'm gonna go with. I got this on Amazon. It was on sale for like $152. But I got 10% cash back for the Prime credit card, so it's about $136. It's after the cash back. So this is a PowerColor fighter, AMD Radeon 6500 XT RDNA2. So there's no tech. This is a 1080p gaming, 4 GB of GDDR6. So I don't. Instead of getting the 4 GB model, I think the 4 GB model is around $150. I got this for $136 for twice the memory. I wanted this one because I want 8 GB. Because like I say, 4 GB is not enough. Even if you have your weak card, I would want at least 8 GB. Because when the GPU is running out of VRAM, which is the video's random access memory, if they run out, they're going to start using your PC system RAM, which is a lot slower, so it can affect performance. So at least I hope with this 8 GB give a lot of room for who we're getting is this PC. It's not it's a weak GPU, but 8 GB versus 4 GB, I'm sure it will help with performance. Okay, that's pretty much what it is. On the side right here, similar. In the back, it's a Radeon RDNA2 architect, DirectX 12, GDDR6 memory, PCIe Express 4.0. Apparently this processor works best with 4.0. You get a little performance boost with 4.0, but I saw other video tested with 4.0 to 3.0, it doesn't matter. The 4.0 support with the CPU, it's help if the 6500 is only 4 GB, but if you have 8 GB, even on PCIe 3.0, it doesn't make a lot of difference. Maybe about 2 or 3 frame difference. That's it. So, which is why I don't mind pairing it with the 5500, which is a PCIe 3.0 only processor. And it's a AMD FreeSync technology. This display port, DSC, HDMI 2.0, VRV, video streaming up to 8K, Radeon, I doubt it. Radeon image sharpenings, and that's about it. That means there's a lot of requirement here. It says right here, you require a PCIe Express compatible motherboard with one F16 PCIe slot, which is most graphic card have one. The minimum is a 450 watt power supply. It's not a lot. It's a minimum of 8 GB of system memory with recommended 16. It's 2025, and if you need like random access memory, just start with 16. I know the price of DDR4 RAM going up for the past couple of weeks, but 16 GB of RAM is around $30 or so. Just get 16. It gives you more room. For some games, 16 might not be enough, but it's for budget bill. If you can afford 32 GB, go ahead. Because right now I noticed that, because like I said, the cost of RAM going up, so 32 GB of DDR4 RAM is around $60 nowadays. It's dependent on brand. Some brand is like $85 for 32 GB. There's no reason to get DDR4 RAM, 32 gigabyte, and pay $85 because $85 that's a same price as a DDR5 6000 megahertz. There's no reason to pay for that. That's DDR4 is outdated tech, so just wait for the price to drop because I don't know, maybe I don't know what's going on with the price, but it's going up. So normally 32 gigabyte DDR4 was about 45, 50 bucks. Now it's like 85 for some brands, so do not waste money on it. But anyway, for this card, it says minimums 8 gigabyte, recommended 16 gigabyte. So just get 16 gigabytes fine. Like I said, if 8 gigabyte VRAM plus 16 gigs, it gives a lot more wiggle room versus 4 gigabyte for the 6500 XT. And this model doesn't have much on here to say. The fan, I mean, it's a basic model, $136. Didn't expect much. Alright, opening it. Oh wow. It's a tiny graphic card. No menu, no nothing. Oh, it's a small graphic card. Not bad. 136. So I got 2 fans. It's kind of small. 3 copper coil. And just 1, so you need 8 right here. My card. No, I think it's about the same. I used to have a 66 graphic card before, AMD 6600. They also have just 8 right here. So this is what the card looked like. So right here for a connector. Oh, it's only have 1 HDMI port and then a display port. That's it. You only get 2. HDMI, a display. No, not bad. And I believe this is apparently it's a limit to PCIe times 4, I believe, which is why they need PCIe 4, but with the VRAM should be good. Alright, now I'm just gonna leave it here until we get the motherboard and I can start putting all the pieces together. So for comparison, this is the box for 6500 XT. This is a box for 6600. This was my first gaming PC. I built it a couple years ago. I started out with this. Look at the box size. Right, so you can tell it's a smaller. I think this one used like 103 watts or something. But with 8 gigabyte version, I don't see the list where how much the gigabyte version. But 8 gigabyte, I think it's going to use about the same. Got the 6600 is like 130 watt GPU, but usually when in gaming it's only like 110. This one probably using the same wattage. Okay, and for comparison, the 6800. This is the GPU that I'm currently using in my gaming PC. I bought it last year on Black Friday. I got a 6800 for $320, new from Best Buy. And look at the box. It's gigantic. Side comparison. Yep. So it's depending on your need. That means 6500 for a budget. It's fine. But I would recommend get the 8 GB, not the 4 GB. 4 GB is not enough. Now with the newer GPU, they're coming out with a 16 gig model and 8 GB. They started phasing out even the 8 GB. So getting only 4 GB in 2025 is not enough for a lot of games, unless you want to play the games from like 10 plus years ago. So get at least 8 GB. You should be able to last you a few more years. If you play older game emulations, you'll probably be fine. But as new game coming out, I mean, it's more graphic demanding. Okay. Hey, and also I recommend if you can find a 6800 at $350 new, I recommend getting it. It's a pretty good card. You actually can undervote it, and then also, no, you pretty much undervote and like overclocked it, and you can get pretty good. This card, it's usually using it's rated for 250 watt, but I basically overclock and undervoted, and I play most games around like 175, 190 watt. So lower it down a little bit, but still get a similar performance, just a few frames less. But yeah, 6800, 6600, and this is 6500 XT. Combined with 5500 CPU is a good budget. If you want to build something that's including everything, PC, keyboard, mouse, speakers, I recommend getting these combo. You can keep your budgets under $500 with tax included. But make sure you get the 8 GB model of the 6500. I will not pay more than $140 for the 8 GB model. Okay, I know they sell this 6500 on Amazon and other places. $140 for 4 GB. Don't pay for the 4 GB. Get the 8 GB model, and don't pay more than $140 for the 8 GB model. Okay, that's it.